And she's not alone.
You see how he grabbed the chair? That's me, bro. Yo, let a nigga start bugging out around me, bro. You bugging out. It's kids around, all that. What, nigga? And I think you bigger than me or whatever the case may be. You stronger than me, nigga. Nigga, it's a chair, nigga. Nigga, my mom said, nigga, you can't beat him, nigga. You pick up something, nigga, you defend yourself, nigga. I would have picked up anything. Chair. What, it's coffee and shit over there? I would have been throwing coffee machines, nigga. Nigga. The fuck is you talking about, nigga? I would have been throwing all types of shit, nigga. All types. But you see, that's what I love about Australians. Because you see how they didn't just put it in the cop's hands? They helping her. They're like, oh, all right, officer, here, let us help you out. W. Australians look out for each other, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I don't think that would have been some American shit. Niggas put this when officer got it, you know what I mean? But, you know, shout out to the lads. Yo, lads, I ain't gonna lie, if you're new to the channel, you probably wondering, like, what kind of intro was that? You clicked the title, you read the page. This is not a very energetic video. Like, I have so much questions. Shout out to the lad that sent me this video. I actually just recently followed him back. I want to say, lad, shout out to you for giving me this information, because I had no idea that this is what was going down, or that this could even happen. Like, the idea of a mass stabbing, it just sounds like, did he snap? Did he plan this through? Were people just standing around while he was... I just have so much questions, man. But first and foremost, thoughts and prayers to anyone that lost their life. Thoughts and prayers to the family.
Welcome to the program. It is good to have your company on the most awful of mornings after the events of yesterday outside Bondi Junction. I still feel very much like this community, this area, and the nation is trying to come to grips with what happened yesterday afternoon. Just behind me this morning as we go to where police...
Hold on, lads, I ain't got no lighter.
Investigations are continuing. They continued through the night, and all around this area, police are making their presence felt. Elsewhere around Sydney, there are families dealing with the most awful of grief. We will have all that coverage coming up through the course of the morning. This is what we know as we go to air right now. We can report the identity of one of the victims, first-time mum, Ash Good, whose final actions were to attempt to save her baby's life, throwing her into the arms of two strangers. She's just one of the 6 people killed, 5 women. Authorities have warned that number could rise. In hospitals across Sydney right now, 8 patients are being treated, including that 9-month-old baby. We'll get an update on her shortly.
I can't stand, and like, from the bottom of my heart, like, to harm a child, you're disgusting. You're disgusting. Like, you're a grunt. And I don't even know what that means, because I don't even think y'all told me what it does. But it's a bad word, right? So you're a grunt. You hurt a baby. You're disgusting. You're disgusting.
The offender, who is yet to be identified, entered the Westfield and began his attack around 3:20 yesterday afternoon. A lone senior female officer confronted him and opened fire, shooting him dead, ending the violence. This shopping centre is still closed this morning, including the car park, so many survivors prevented from taking their vehicles by police. Right now, the investigation's focus turning to who that man in the footy jersey was, as this morning new video sheds light on the final moments of this attack. And a warning, the footage we'll be playing right now is confronting.
If they gotta put the warning, that means whatever we're about to see is about to be crazy. And I just want to give you guys to piggyback on that warning. This might be disturbing, so you've been warned. This is insane.
This morning, new insight into the terror at Westfield Bondi. Level 5, almost deserted. But it's this shopper unaware danger is nearby. On the left enters the man in the green and gold jersey, his knife hidden behind his back. And a split second, life or death moment. He lunges at a shopper who falls to the ground and scrambles away.
Oh my goodness. He literally attacked her for no reason. She was just literally just standing there shopping in the mall. Yo, lad, I think he was on ice or some shit. Because I watch y'all news. And this is some rare shit. This don't usually happen. So, like, he had to be, like, bugging out on some ice. Or maybe he was on the beach swimming and found some shit that had some shit, and he took some shit, and it ended up like this. Cause what?
Away. Just 20 seconds prior, standing centimetres from where a killer would soon be, a young girl. She's lifted to safety, hidden in cotton on, just seconds to spare. As the attacker charges, close behind, that female copper being hailed a hero, and she's not alone. Brave bystanders joining the chase. One armed.
Yo, I respect. Yo, hold on. I respect the one with the chair. Y'all see the one with the chair? That's me, bro. That's me, bro.
In cotton on, just seconds to spare. As the attacker charges, close behind, that female copper being hailed a hero, and she's not alone.
You see how he grabbed the chair? That's me, bro. Yo, let a nigga start bugging out around me, bro. You bugging out. It's kids around, all that. What, nigga? And I think you bigger than me or whatever the case may be. You stronger than me, nigga. Nigga, it's a chair, nigga. Nigga, my mom said, nigga, you can't beat him, nigga. You pick up something, nigga, you defend yourself, nigga. I would have picked up anything. Chair. What, it's coffee and shit over there. I would have been throwing coffee machines, nigga. Nigga, the fuck did you talking about, nigga? I would have been throwing all types of shit, nigga. All types. But you see, that's what I love about Australians. Because you see how they didn't just put it in the cop's hands? They helping her. They're like, oh, all right, officer, here, let us help you out. W. Australians look out for each other, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I don't think that would have been some American shit. Niggas put this when officer got it, you know what I mean? But, you know, teachers own.
Brave bystanders joining the chase. One armed with a chair. For a few moments, it's silence. Then, the offender is killed.
It's horrible. It's especially with my daughters because I thought they were outside and I was gonna get out of the store
to find them.
Damn, she looked good though. Like if I had to be a little older, you know what I mean? A little older than what I usually go for, she look alright, you know what I mean? I take it down when the daughter's at school, yo. You need me to come through, you know what I mean? You're probably like, TZ, what the hell this got to do with anything? I'm just trying to shine light to this fucked up ass story, bro.
to find them, and they shut the door, and it was a matter of 3 minutes that if I would have gone outside looking for them, because that's exactly where it happened.
We heard, like I said, heard gunshots, heard the screaming.
There are many acts of courage. One shopper grabbed a bollard and took him on.
I thought, who are these people running around with bollards? Is it just kids being stupid or something? And then we saw the guy with the knife and we thought, well, you know, are they trying to stop him?
There was a man coming up the escalator, another man at the top of the escalator in front of Woolworths throwing something at him to keep him down. I saw the gentleman fall, and then he's picked himself up and ran up the escalators. When he's turned, I could see he was holding a knife. It was a hunting knife about 30 centimeters long.
What the hell? A hunting knife about 37? Yo, lads, where y'all getting these knives from? Like, what? What? I got a little poker, you know what I mean? Poking up, you know what I mean? Hit him in his temple, you know what I mean? Get him in his, you know what I mean? Where it can't stop bleeding, you know what I mean? Turn it, you know what I mean? But a big ass, nigga, that's a sword. Like, what the? What? Shanks and swords.
Others rushed in to offer first aid to the wounded. Bondi lifeguard Andrew Reid was shopping in Myer when he was told about the stabbing. The store shutters came down, trapping them inside.
I was looking down and there was a lady down on level 4 that I could see that was bleeding out pretty badly, and I was like, and she only had one person with her, and I was like, I've got to go and help.
He convinced an employee to let him out.
I went out and there was 2 people helping her, and there was police everywhere, and it was kind of anarchy. Like there was, and then I looked down sort of the corridor of Westfield, and there was multiple victims, like sort of 30 metres apart.
There is just nothing about this story that isn't so overwhelmingly confronting. Some of those stories of heroism, the people who came here just to help out.
Because when you think about a mass stabbing, that means he had to be going around the mall stabbing people, running, running. Cause like a mass, you know what I mean? I can see that. Niggas is getting sprayed. I can't understand that. Never can I wrap my head around that. But I could see how a bunch of people can, you know what I mean? It's just, But a stabbing, it's like, bro, like, you gotta, like, what? Like, you're literally, you know what I mean? You getting up close in person and stabbing folks. Like, you're sick and twisted, bro. And then multiple people for what? For what, bro? Like, same thing with a mass shooting. For what? What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? I tell people like this, nigga, if you going through something, nigga, deal with that shit yourself. Take out yourself. Don't be trying to take out innocent people. If you got a problem, take that up between you and who you believe in and what you believe in and the higher ups. But don't go messing with everybody else. Now you mess with everybody else, peace. Like, what, bro?
The officers and the emergency services who rushed in, unfortunately, some didn't make it, 5 in fact. Let's touch base with the victims who did make it though. Sarah Stewart is standing by at the Sydney Children's Hospital where that 9-month-old baby is fighting for life. Sarah, good morning.
9 months. Could you imagine? No, you can't imagine because you shouldn't imagine. 9 months, your baby got hurt over some loony bin. Some loony bin. And you know what killed me is that how would law enforcement even deal with? How do you avoid this? Oh, let's get metal detectors. For what? Like, this is the mall, bro. This is kid friendly. This is the mall. You know what's fucked up? Is that the government don't even understand the reason why we all fucked up mentally, nigga. Like, y'all want us to go to work, contribute to society, and this is what the fuck society is offering. Nigga, we ain't even safe in the mall, nigga. You can't send your kid to school. She ain't safe there. You can't have your kid on a computer and learn because she ain't safe on the internet. It's just unbelievable. And they don't get it. And I think that's the frustration, is if they put themselves in our shoes, because they're not the ones in the mall. They're not the ones in the mall. It's us. Figure it out. TT, do you have an answer to this? No, I don't. But I don't get paid the big buck to come up with answers, nigga. That's their job. But do something. Do something. Because doing nothing and sitting back like hoping, waiting for the next mass tragedy. Like, nigga, let's try to avoid this shit. I don't know how, man. I don't, bro. I ain't gonna lie, lads. I don't know. But something got it. Something. Maybe start checking on niggas' mental health or some shit, nigga. Programs or something, nigga.
Yeah, good morning to you, Carl. Look, we have spoken to Police, New South Wales Health and the hospital this morning. They have all confirmed that this 9-month-old baby girl remains here at the Sydney Children's Hospital. We are being told that there was some sort of surgery overnight. No details on what that surgery was for or if she will need more surgery. We are expecting details from police to come through later this morning, but the most recent was that she is in a serious but stable condition, and we are hoping that that remains the case after her surgery overnight. We're also hearing more about how she was inflicted with her injuries. We are being told that she was walked in a pram with her mum, Ash Good. They were simply going through the shopping centre, as so many mums do, pushing their babies around in a pram on Saturday afternoon. We are told that he then attacked the baby and then the mum. The mum grabbed her baby. She handed her baby to 2 people nearby because she was suffering horrific injuries herself. We know that those 2 men were able to get some material, get some towels. They were holding on to the baby, and they were able to get that baby to paramedics, who then transported her here to the Sydney Children's Hospital. Sadly, her mother was taken to St Vincent's Hospital. She was under police escort, but sadly died a short time after arriving there yesterday afternoon. Now,
one thing I ain't never gonna do, this is some fucked up shit, guys, I'm sorry. But one thing I ain't never gonna do is question God. I can't. Because there's things, I'm a very logical thinker. And when things don't make sense to me, I know for a fact it makes sense to God. I know for a fact he did not leave these people, even though it seems like he did. I know he didn't forsake them. I know God was there. Because just when I tell people all the time, 6 people is better than 10 people. Now understand this. 0 is, of course, the goal, right? But we got to think things can always be worse. So I'm not going to question the man above. I'm not going to do that. But when things like this happen, I have to question the universe. Like, what is in the air? What is causing people to go against their godly, like, rules, their morals, their principle? What? That's concerning. Because I trust my God. My God ain't going to make me flip the fuck out like this. So my question is, what is it? in the air? Is it the weed? Is it what we drinking? Is it the water? What is causing people to bug out? Y'all can't sit up here. Hold on, I dropped my lighter. My fault. Y'all can't sit up here and pretend like some shit ain't happening more than what it was back in the day when we were young. This shit's different. It's too frequent. I wake up every day hoping some shit be good. Like, damn, hopefully nothing bad happened today. Like, hopefully I can wake up and it ain't crazy. I hope I should. Why should I just go to bed just happy? Like, yeah, ain't nothing bad gonna happen. Why I gotta hope? No, I just don't want nothing. Why? I should hope that goddamn, I don't know, I get rich. But no, I'm hoping and praying that nobody get hurt in the most excruciating way. I don't even say shit. That's how you know I'm mad. Damn, man.
Carl, there are several people still in hospital this morning. We are told that 8 people were taken to hospital. Police aren't able to confirm that number, though, this morning. They're saying it could be more, it could be less, because so many people were going in various directions yesterday afternoon. But we do know they are in various hospitals. As I said, the Children's Hospital here, St Vincent's, also Royal North Shore, St George and RPA. They are in varying conditions this morning, a few of those undergoing surgery. Carl, our thoughts with them, with their families, with their loved ones and all of the emergency workers this morning.
That's for certain. Just such a horrible scene, and like many, I guess, my thoughts were with that father who is grieving a wife, and his little one is fighting for life in hospital. That's overwhelming. Let's go to Jack Hahn now at Westfield Bondi Junction, just behind me. The word filtered out very quickly yesterday, and it...
Yo, no funny though. If I was that other parent, take me too. I know you like TZ. I could not live without my baby and my wife. I lost my baby and my wife. I can't handle that. I couldn't handle that. I don't even just...
It is a shopping centre, but it is also a very big community, and it felt like around this area that everyone knew someone who was inside at the time. Jack, good morning.
Good morning.
You know, I'm going to stop this real quick. I didn't say this. Somebody told me the other day that money is the most important thing in the world. Are you crazy? Life is. Waking up is the first gift that you get. My eyes. Oh, shit. I'm telling you, like, I don't tell people what I go through until after I go through it, because it's power in the tongue, so I don't like to repeat my problems. I like to just move by faith. But I be going through it. Trust me. I be going through it. You gotta walk by faith, and you gotta appreciate the life that you got to even go through something. Understand? Going through something is a blessing, because you're here to go through it.
Morning to you, Carl. You're spot on. This really is Sydney's biggest and busiest suburban shopping centre, a place that someone in this city, anyone, has been to multiple times. So people felt a connection to what was happening here yesterday, whether directly or indirectly. They went through that roller coaster ride of emotions, wondering if their loved one was inside, checking in with people here.
Yo, lads, come on now. Sydney, shout out Sydney. When I first heard about this mass stabbing in Sydney, the first thing I thought was, I hope my lads is all right. Like, my lads is good. What's going on? Like, I gotta check on y'all check on me. Y'all all right? Y'all know anybody? Like, talk to me. Yo, this is scary. Y'all seen me deal with that earthquake. I was shooken up. Like, come on. We gotta check on each other. And yo, listen, get at the DMs. If you want to talk, I talk. I think I do this for. Come on now. We all going through some shit. Let's talk about it. I'm going to listen to you. And I'm going to give you the best advice that I can give you. And we going to get through it.
In the eastern suburbs now this morning, we're expecting to see the grief and emotion on display, with floral tributes to be laid here at Bondi Junction, and you can imagine that they will be turning out in their dozens, scores, lots of people coming here. Now, we also need to spare a thought for the survivors that were inside yesterday and were confronted with the carnage. Many will need to make a return here to a scene of such trauma and terror for them. Police made the decision to preserve the crime scene yesterday yesterday and locked down the car park. There is more than 3,000 car parks at this shopping centre. Many were occupied yesterday, giving you an idea of how many people were inside. But it will mean that these survivors will need to make a return here to this scene. Many may have been running for their lives yesterday, confronted with the knife men or hearing the sound of gunfire. So no doubt it will be a difficult day for them, and one with a lot of heavy emotions returning here to Bondi Junction, Carl.
That's for certain. Jack Hahn, thank you. Let's turn now to that investigation I alluded to at the top of the show. Police forensics have spent the last 12 hours or so inside the shopping centre looking for more evidence. There's plenty around though, isn't there? Detectives are yet to identify the offender. Sophie Walsh joins us now. Sophie, can you give us the latest?
Yeah, Carl, they are yet to formally identify him, although they do believe they know who this man was. They believe he was a 40-year-old man who had no known links to terror organisations, and yesterday they believe he was a lone wolf, that he was acting alone. The investigation will look into his background, into, you know, where he grew up, any family he has, his close circle of friends. His home will likely be raided today. They'll also look at the movements of his car, where that has been around town before he carried out this terrible, terrible attack. Police will provide an update on...
Yo, I watched the Bob Marley movie, and in the movie, they did a scene where, you know, he got shot. And when the dude upped it on him, Bob Marley didn't run. He didn't beg for his life. He looked that man right in the eye. And I say that to say, I always wonder what goes through a person's mind within those seconds when they feel like they're about to lose their life. Now, I don't know if I ever told you guys this, but I got shot at. And it wasn't even for me. It was actually somebody that I knew. The bullets was not for me. We got shot at because of somebody I was associated with. And all I heard, not even all I heard, all I seen, my life. I think I was probably like in my teens, probably like 19. I don't really tell this story too much. I froze. I felt like I was dead. The girl I was with, she had to grab me. She said, "Let's go." I froze. Now, I don't know if it's because I was in my teens and my brain wasn't fully developed that I froze. But now, I question, what do you do in a situation like this? What do you do? Somebody's running towards you, a mass with a fucking psycho, with a big, what goes through your mind? Would I freeze again? Probably not. I probably would be to run. You add a baby into that, my first instance is the baby. I don't even know. I don't know. Oh, I've never been so mad before, bro. It's like, because this could happen to anybody. You see what I'm saying? Like, people look at shit like this, like, oh, damn, that's great. Girl, this could have been you. This could have been me. This could have been my member, my anybody. So it bothers me, and I really want to know, this shit happens too often now. Some niggas is bugging. So what are we gonna do? We gotta figure out how do we handle this? Something.
On the investigation at 8 o'clock this morning. In terms of Westfield Bondi Junction, it remains closed today. It remains a crime scene, although they will try and get people's cars out who parked here yesterday afternoon. They'll try to do that later on today. Forensic teams, as you mentioned, remained on site throughout the night. They will remain here today collecting evidence as they try and piece together exactly what happened.
Listen, this is a lot, man. I'm gonna keep y'all updated on this, man. Y'all subscribe for the vibe. Thoughts and prayers to everybody, man. Y'all drop those comments.